So we just got back from our ATV tour. What did you guys think?
Oh, it was absolutely phenomenal. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Would
Loved
recommend to everybody. We'd even do it again before we go home.
I bet
We
you
are
will.
going to do it again.
Yeah. And where are you guys from? You're from BC?
Canada, Kelowna.
Kelowna, West Coasters. Awesome. Well, welcome, you guys. I'm so glad you had fun. We had a blast, didn't we, Alejandro?
Amazing.
We will be back. There's Nacho.
World, I want to introduce you to Nacho, the myth, the legend, who was kind enough to invite us here today.
Man himself. And what about you, Mr. Can-Am? You had a blast. There's no denying it. You're muddy, yeah. Cheers.
Now that you know what you're in for, let me show you how this adventure began.
ATV Adventures in Ixtapa. We're going through. What part is this, Alejandro?
This is Barrio Viejo is one of the towns in between Ixtapa and Pantla. You also have Barrio Nuevo, which is New Town, and then Pantla.
Riviera. I'm pretty sure we go across this river on the opposite side down from this ATV adventure trail.
It's a short 15 to 20 minute ride to Pantla from Ixtapa.
Beside us on the new highway. This is the new highway they're driving on the other side of that meridian. This is the old highway that we're on. When they built the new highway, it really slowed down the old highway, the business there, kind of like the old Route 66 idea in America. What are you going to say here,
To go to Troncones, you gotta take the new
Yes.
highway.
So when you jump off the old highway onto the new highway, if you're going to Troncones, obviously if you're going to ATV Adventures, you also take this exit. Let's make sure there's nothing coming. You're good, Alejandro. It's clear. And we cross over the highway here. There's the Grupo Stone. Recumientos Naturales. So they make things out of like stone and concrete. Beautiful. I'd love to go there and do a video there. That place looks really cool.
300 meters.
And there are buses, combis, that take you
Thank
to
you,
this
Google.
place and Zihuatanejo, other areas around as well. But you don't need to worry about that. Nacho will come and get you from Ixtapa and Zihuatanejo and drop you off at the end of the trip, so you don't have to worry about anything except having fun.
Your destination is on the right.
Which way? This way or that way?
For the purpose of this adventure, I'm gonna make it into two parts. The adventure was phenomenal overall, so I like to show you the best parts so you can really get an idea and experience it as if you were here.
Beautiful. So you do turn right and another right. Alejandro was right. Oh, look at all the ATVs in there, you guys. Woo. Wow. Let's get a look at these bikes. They have some really nice ATVs here. Let's do it. Here's some nice, beautiful bikes we have in the shade. So your butt doesn't get hot. They keep them cool. Hola, Nacho. Hola, hola. We found him. We found Mr. Nacho.
Nacho's been doing this for a long time. If you want to book an adventure here at ATV Adventures, make sure you let Nacho know that Alejandro from Follow Me Mexico sent you, so you'll get your 15% off your adventure.
Got a little bar here. It's okay, bud.
World, meet Juan Carlos, second in command and in charge of this adventure. And before we leave, he will give you complete and comprehensive instructions for the ATV to maximize the fun of your trip.
Okay, so we're getting our helmets on and getting ready to go and enjoy these amazing adventures.
Now tag along on a ride through Pantla and to Troncones. At the beginning of this day, I had no idea that I was going to end up at the Mirador in Troncones.
Alright, let's go have an awesome time.
before we leave, number 2 in command, Juan Carlos, is gonna give a safety brief on how to use all the hand signals so we can travel safety around Pantla and to Troncones. It looks like everybody's getting ready to go and commence this amazing trip through the town of Pantla. And as we take off to Troncones, it's an hour there and an hour back through these little trails of the town, around the town, and it is just amazing. Wait till you see what's about to come. For the purpose of this adventure, I'm not gonna fast forward through the trails. I want you to see and experience what I'm experiencing so you can see the town exactly how it is, so whenever you visit, you know exactly what to expect. As we're crossing the highway that goes through Troncones, we are now heading into the back roads of Pantla. One very unique thing about these back trails that I loved was that it was full of adventure and coconuts.
This is the first part of the trail. Gets better, but it's already pretty enough. Let's make way for this motorcycle. There he goes.
As we enter the town of Pantla, our adventure had just begun. Where are we? Where are we?
Beautiful Pantla.
Pantla!
As much as I would have loved riding the ATV through the town of Pantla, I would have missed the beautiful scenery that the town has to offer. What do you guys think? What would you have preferred? Just look at all those banana trees. I've never seen so many banana trees and coconuts. As I hold on to my treasure box and try to keep the camera steady so you can get a good view, I could tell that Sati is having an amazing time.
We're gonna go, but Alejandro, be careful. I mean, not be careful, we're going through some mud.
You do your thing. That is a very cool pink house.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Wow, what's that?
I want you to know and keep in mind that on the way back, we're gonna go through the town of Pantla, so you'll be able to see a lot more of what it looks like.
Okay, we're gonna cross this little river.
And as we come to our first water crossing, this is where the adventure really takes off.
Really good trail. They got lucky to have these trails here to use.
Yeah, nice and nice. Oh my goodness.
Man, you wouldn't believe how cool it is to be driven through the jungle unless you were here.
Buenas tardes.
What a good horse. What a good horse.
Like
Didn't
that?
mind these ATVs one bit. Wow. And it was inches within the back hock of that horse's leg. Oh, wow.
Imagine being on the back of this ATV, going through the jungle into the ocean. Well, the law of attraction says you can have it. And Juan Carlos was doing such a great job, him and his team, leading us to the ocean. Now it's only a matter of time before we get there. And it can be only a matter of time for you to experience this for yourself.
I love it. This is so much fun. You guys have to do this. Like, if you haven't gone on an ATV adventure ride in Ixtapa, you haven't done anything yet. These trails are superb.
Wait till we get to the ocean.
Wow.
jungle.
Beautiful shady trails, coconut trees, moringa trees, jungle vines. Woo. It is so much fun. I freaking love this.
During the whole adventure, the guy that was probably having the most fun was the one in front of us right now. I could tell by the way he was driving that side by side. I can't blame him. I would have been doing the same.
This Clean Hands are beast. Oh my god, I love it. Wow. It's like a totally different world.
This jungle, a different world.
If given the chance to come here to Ixtapa, Zihuatanejo for an unforgettable time, would you do it? Let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. That really helps the channel grow.
Yeah, it's nice and fresh, huh?
Look how beautiful the canopy of the trees are. So nice.
Ixtapa, Zihuatanejo is a place of wonders. Wonders because, in my opinion, there is always something new to discover. And no matter how long you've been here or how long you've been coming here, there's always something new that you haven't seen. Most of the trail was just like this, with a good mixture of coconuts and ocean. Not a bad way to spend an afternoon, wouldn't you say? I suppose one could have a beer at the end of the tour. Coconut water and mezcal is very famous among this region. If you've been following my channel, you can see that you can find coconut water at the entrances of these beaches and even at the entrance of Mursa over in Ixtapa, with a healthy dose of mezcal artesanal, which is also grown here in the state of Guerrero. If you haven't tried coconut water with mezcal, I recommend it. Just, I wouldn't have too many before you go to the beach. This adventure has just begun and we are so close to the beach of Pantla. Ixtapa has some amazing pristine beaches, and that's not even including the island or the nudist beach in the island. If you didn't know, now you know.
I think I'd make a great tour guide.
I do believe Satya would make an amazing tour guide. She will take you where no one else probably would. And as you can see, I don't think she's afraid of anything. If you enjoy watching this adventure and would like to contribute towards the creation of more like this, I invite you to check out my website, biohackyourlife.shop, for the best natural medicine that can help you.
You know, I mainly like being driven.
Well, I like being driven by you when we're in a car. But if it's a Volkswagen Beetle or an ATV or a horse, we're side by side. Leave it to me. Even a boat, I probably have you covered.
I'm not complaining. I'm enjoying the ride.
And this is just before we hit the beach of Pantla. Beautiful, beautiful beach of Pantla. Had no idea that it was even here. This is not even the one for Troncones. This is just open ocean and sand for us to go and enjoy. So if you want to have an amazing experience, this is it. Nothing like this. Maybe horses, and there's also horses here too, so maybe you can have that as well. Thank you so much for being here. This is the end of part 1. Stay tuned for the rest. We're going to go to the end of this beach and end up in Troncones at the Mirador. Have an awesome day, and don't forget to like if you enjoy this content. Don't forget to check out my website if you want to support with the creation of more like this, and don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss out when the next one comes out.
Calibrate? Guts to calibrate. It's muy importante to calibrate. Calibration. Just how it's done. Alejandro does his little dance. This is the calibration dance. It's the dance of his people from the centuries past. His ancestors. His droning ancestors. Show us your droning ancestor dance again, would you? Okay, he's going to do it again. Stay tuned. There you go.